I'm Barak to Yahweh,
Barak to Yahweh,
Barak to Yahushua, Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, You Will Become Mockery Among All the Nations. Lord will, you are edified. I'm a buy-in to my right.
That's one.
All right, and Lord will, this is an edifying lesson. As you can see, my source is NBCnews.com, and article is entitled, Little League World Series officials say there was no ill intent after team stuck cotton on black player's head. And as you can see, this Israelite basically being mocked by Esau, as known as so-called white people, based on the lineage of their fathers.
And think about it, them kids think it's fun. It's fun and games,
right?
And that goes back to how they used to treat us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Make cotton, put cotton in Jake's head, and a lot of kids don't know what, especially now, Gary, because you know why? About slavery, because they're trying to take their history out of the books in school, especially in school. Is no slavery in books nowadays, because they're trying to do away with their guilt, or do away with their shameful, because what they did to the lost people is shameful to them now. Especially brought up all the shit they done to us. Now, them kids probably don't know what really happened back in the day. Yeah, they probably don't know that black people pick cotton, because they don't know, because they're trying to take everything out, trying to take all the history from the kids nowadays.
Yeah, but you know what? It's so spiritual, because let's just say if they didn't know, they still, out of all things, they chose cotton.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense that, of course, we are our forefathers coming back through the process of reincarnation. History is just playing back out.
Being repeated.
I'm going to read some of this article. It states, Little League World Series officials have said there was no ill intent after a video of players sticking a cotton-like material on a black teammate's head drew backlash online. In the video, the player, who wears a Midwest region uniform, is sitting in a chair as teammates pull the stuffing out of toys and stick it on the youth's head. The team from Davenport, Iowa, appeared to be watching Sunday's Little League Classic game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox when the incident, which aired on ESPN, unfolded. That's just little leaguers being little leaguers right there, a commentator says as the camera homes in on the scene. Damage control. Right? A spokesperson for the Little League World Series said in a statement that while officials understood how the incident could be perceived as racially insensitive, the organization was assured, after having spoken with the child's mother and coaches, that there was no ill intent behind the action shown during the broadcast.
And that's a stain on America.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And they want to do, like I said, they want to wipe away all that bullshit they done to the lost people. Which is lost people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They want to wipe that away from history. But guess what? It won't be wiped away. The Lord remember all your deeds. Man, all your deeds you done, it's coming back around. It gonna be a payback. So I'm sorry. No, you ain't sorry. Y'all people ain't sorry for shit, man.
That's right.
You did what you did, and guess what? Payback's coming. And there's no end bust about it.
Hey, this is Habakkuk 2:14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh as the waters cover the sea. Right? And we in this time frame now where the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, is drowning the world from a spiritual sense, right? Verse 15. Woe unto him that give his neighbor drink, that put your bottle to him and make him drunken also, that you may look on their nakedness. So what Esau does is basically he employs, you know what I'm saying, other Jake to sell out, to lead our people into sin, right? He creates legislation to lead our people into sin, right? And this is the point, to back you up. You are filled with shame for glory. Drink you also, and let your foreskin, your shame, be uncovered. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto you, and shameful spewing shall be on your glory. Because just like the elder Atazamon brought out, like he said, now they're taking history, you know what I'm saying, and they're modifying it. You know, when we were coming up, we knew we came here on slave ships. But now they're trying to extract that pivotal point of us coming here on slave ships. And through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shah, we're saying no. You know, it's documented in history, you know, and also as well as, most importantly, the Holy Scriptures.
And that's why they had, what's that dude, I don't know, he gonna run for president. Kane, I don't know his name, Kane? I don't know his fucking name. It's fucking Jake talking about, we came over here, basically, we what you call it? You know, when they come like to be slaves, like basically, we raised our fucking hands up, so we want to come to slave, come over to be slave.
Name of it.
That dude, it's indigenous service.
Something like that. It's basically saying that you wanted to come over here.
Yeah, and they using our people, and especially that dude. He was a fucking sellout anyway. I don't know this. I think the nigga came. Well, anyway, fuck that dick. Anyway, this dude like. We basically I'll go to slavery and get my ass whooped for 400 some years for free. Build the country for free. No, we Edom came over there and got us. No end buts about it. But now it's like I said, that they seeing what they did and they shameful for it, man. They don't want, man. I didn't do it. Who did it? I guess the goddamn boogeyman did it.
That's right. And then the Most High so bad regarding this shameful spewing element. You know, spewing goes into, like in the Hebrew, a vomiting like fashion. So the Most High is basically releasing so much information out on America at one time. You know, it's hard to, you know, recover from it, recover from this damage. And like the brother is saying, that's the reason why they want to take that out of your history. You know, I know it was spoken of in Texas a couple years back. You know, shameful spewing on America. Right? So it states, the team had absolutely no ill intent or racial motivations, and the kids were trying to emulate a player they admired, the Our group said. And then you had comments from a social media user. That is traumatizing, and the young man looks humiliated. One social media user wrote, the at ESPN announcer had the audacity to say kids will be kids. Shameful, the user wrote, tagging the broadcaster.
It's shameful.
Shameful. In a statement, a spokesperson for ESPN said, we understand these sensitivities and are in touch with Little League organizers about the situation. Hey, at MLB, you want more black kids in the game, but this is what happens when they play America's pastime, another social media user said.
Yeah, cause, you know, and it took Jake a long time to get in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Who's the first player? Jackie Robinson? Probably Jackie Robinson, first black player, I guess. And he went through all kind of hell to be accepted to play baseball, man. And I don't know how many. I know it's a lot of Northern Kingdom that play baseball, but I don't know how I don't know how many Jakes that really play baseball. But like I said, they want black people to play baseball, right?
Right.
But ain't nobody playing that shit.
And this is crazy. If you look at this picture, you're right, bro.
Yeah.
And just looking at this picture, man, this child looks defeated.
Yeah.
You know, look at his face, man. He looks defeated. You know, his thoughts is being displayed on his face.
Yeah. He probably only Jake on the goddamn team.
Probably so. All right, let's get that Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become a astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, where the Most High has led thee.
Right. And then if I read this in the NLT, you will become an object of horror, ridicule, and mockery among all the nations to which the Lord Yahweh sends you. So we came over here to America, and you got to get your scripture, Baruch. You know, we are still being ridiculed. We're still being mocked.
Because they had Jake and zoos, like
human zoos.
Human zoos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payment, according to all iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh Shemashah.
Right. You want to add to it, bro?
No, yet we still in our captivity, man. We not free. You see, this little boy here, he probably think he free. he play baseball. No. Our people still under the curses. Our people still under our enemies. Our people still going through Esau hating us. And it's not going to change until Yahweh shall come back and deliver us from our enemies.
That's right.
And Lord lift the curses off of us.
Yeah.
So that little boy, hey, they just beginning. I don't know what they say. How they 12 years old? They probably 12 years old.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, they're about 12 years old. And guess what? He got a loan. If we run this fucking place this long, Lord, if we don't, hey, they right there. They ain't gonna stop. Esau gonna continue to hate us, continue to do the shit do to us, until the Lord come back and deliver us, man.
And like the brother said, hey, yet this day in our captivity.
Mm-hmm.
So we still here. All right. And this goes back to what? Bro, I got a precept for you.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if you will not listen unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, your power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come on you and overtake you.
And that's the reason why we in captivity till today. Because we never, let's say, if you listen, if you hearken, obey. The whole book, this book is about to be obedient to Yahweh Shemashah. Do what he say, but we didn't. So, all curses for Deuteronomy 16 to 68, Lord brought upon us. Mm-hmm. Lord, and when he brought upon us, he brought upon us. And this how you know who's the Lord's people, through the curses, man.
Since you said that's the spirit, bro. Hey, Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come on you, mm-hmm. and shall pursue you and overtake you till you be destroyed, because you hearken not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh your power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded you. And they shall be on you, mm-hmm. for a sign and for a wonder, and on your seed forever.
And that's a sign. You see Jake from, especially right now, you see Jake with the basically diseases, our women against us. Man, you can just see everything the curse is talking about. If you got the eyes and you got the ears to hear and you understand Yahweh, you see we the people of the Bible, man. I don't see many Edomites women, Edomites Moab, Ammon talking disrespect their men like our women disrespect us, talk down on us, and our people have all them damn diseases, man. Yeah. it just all them curses tough, man.
They killing each other.
You
know,
man.
They the head and we the tail.
We gotta go from every goddamn thing down. They own everything.
That's right.
I mean,
that's right.
If we're not the people. The Bible own no wheels, man.
That's it.
I mean, and a lot of people waking up to see it, but it is what it is, though.
Right.
We done this shit to ourselves, to be honest with you.
Right. That's right. Hey, Deuteronomy 28:6-8, and the Lord Yahweh shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spoke unto you. You shall see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, which means slaves, and no man shall buy you.
And we say Egypt again, bondage. Egypt. We in Egypt. We was in Egypt. You could walk to Egypt then, but he said ships. Our people came on a slave ship, and that's how you know about they talking about us. Ships, because our people on ships to come from a whole continent to another continent.
Yeah.
On ships, man. And like I say, if we ain't the people, man, I don't know who is, man.
Yeah. And like you made that point in the spirit, bro, that's the reason why the curses, is, well, you know what, looking at it, a benefit of the curses is that they show who we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On movies.
On movies and things of that nature, you have to associate, Israelites with slave ships.
Yeah.
You have to, with the iron of yokes.
Man.
And things of that nature. You think about so-called Negroes.
Yeah.
When you think about cotton and watermelon, you think about so-called Negroes.
Man.
When you think about lands being taken, you think about so-called Native Americans, so-called Mexicans, so-called Seminole Indians. You know? Hey, this is the last precept for me, bro. Going into Ruth 1:19. So they too went until they came to Bethlehem, referring to Naomi and Ruth. And it came to pass when they were come to Bethlehem that all the city was moved about them, and they said, Is this Naomi? Verse 20. And she said unto them, Call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Most High Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. And Mara is actually the root word for America. America goes back to Mara, and Mara is defined as the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we came to America and the rest of the Americas, because Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, was going to deal bitterly with us.
Yes.
And you, like the brother said, and you still think you free, look at this. As long as you're in this captivity, you're not free. And that's why we're hastening the day for Yahweh Shah to return.
You can be like, you think you're free. And a lot of J got money and this and this and this. Like, some of you doing good. A lot of them doing good. But can they go when they want to go? Can they lend money out to their people? No, they can't. And you get like, what's the name? Mayweather. Got money for days, man. He can't do what the fuck he really want to do with his money. He got overseer over him. But they free. Yeah, that nigga, he can go fly somewhere, but he need a passport. If you're free, you better do what you want. If we were free, say we try to leave this country, I guarantee they wouldn't let us leave. At all, they wouldn't let us leave. But that's not spirit. The Lord wants to stay here. But say all of them try to leave, they'll make up a goddamn law.
Right.
They'll make up something.
Right.
If all the Jakes in North King, we all leave, man, they will fucking go crazy.
Yeah, and just to back your point up, this is Hebrews 13:14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek or search one to come. That's it.
And we searching for the kingdom of heaven.
Yup.
Gonna go back to our land.
Right.
And guess what? And that city is gonna be beautiful. Everybody gonna be in order. We're not gonna have that hate that we have for each other. We ain't gonna be sick. We're not gonna be wanting for everything. Like, man, dang, I got to pay this damn light bill, man. I ain't got enough money for that. Hey, we gonna have everything gonna be. Lord gonna bless His people, man.
Okay.
He gonna bless them. He gonna bless us, man.
Yup.
But right now we in captivity.
That's right.
We doing punishment. We in timeout right now. We in timeout right now. Let me get the lesson. We in timeout right now.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
All right.
So,
Hey, Lord will you edified, all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Hey, shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, good.